What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome to another update video. This is my week 28 update video of 2018. We got double eights going on here or something like that. So if you're not familiar with this series, this is basically a weekly update series on what I'm doing each week, and then also like my 2018 resolutions that I made back in January. And basically so we've incorporated like challenges into this now, like weekly goals and everything, and basically just an overall summary of each week that I've had in 2018 so far. So anyway, let's get started. We're gonna get started with my weekly review. This is basically everything I did this week and like how it happened and my thoughts on it and stuff like that. In depth, not in depth, all the good stuff. So let's start off with Tuesday, the first day of the recording week, I guess. So Tuesday was a work, sleep, work day, and you can probably guess Wednesday was the exact same. It's how it's gonna be. Thursday's where things really kind of got kicked off here. So if you didn't notice, I finally got a damn haircut. This has been my last haircut was in the beginning of spring, probably around April, like when it was the first really nice day out. I was like, let me go get a haircut. And I got a haircut, and then I just kind of let it get out of control, and it was getting like long on the side. It was bad. It was bad. You can just look at last week's video or like this weekend's vlog video. Or actually no, I had my haircut. Last week's video. It needed to get cut, so I got a cut. It feels good. It feels lighter. It feels nice. I like it. So hair's finally been cut. It's been long overdue, so that's been nice. So after I got my hair cut, Samantha and I then went and got water ice. I somehow got like sick from the water ice. I don't know if it's because I was up for so long, because Thursdays I don't sleep after work. I'm literally up for like over 24 hours. And I got a blue raspberry or a blueberry and vanilla misto from Reed's Water Ice. If you don't know what it is, it's basically ice cream and water ice mixed together, blue raspberry and vanilla mixed into one, and I had the entire thing. It was about a cup like this big or whatever. Drank it all, and then literally just felt like I was going to vomit for the rest of the day. Ended up sleeping until 6 o'clock. Samantha had already left for work, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go stream. So then I went and streamed for the rest of the day after I got up. But that, whatever was inside that water ice basically ruined my entire day. From like 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock was just out cold, you know, feeling horrible, stomach upset, just felt like I was gonna throw up anytime I stood up, and I just slept. That was my Thursday. I got a haircut, and then I got screwed over by a water ice. Fun times. So Friday, Samantha had work for most of the day. I caught up on some sleep, got my sleep schedule adjusted for the weekend, and then just kind of chilled around, messing around, like practicing editing and stuff like that on the computer. And then we ended up going mini golfing, which was pretty fun. And then we went out to eat afterwards. So Friday was pretty cool. I haven't been mini golfing in a really long time, and it turns out I'm not terrible, but I'm not great at mini golf. She did beat me by literally 2 points. So the way we play mini golf is we basically keep track of score in two different ways. We play the normal way, which is like the least amount of strokes wins, and then we play who wins each hole. So if I get less strokes on a hole or whatever, I win that hole, and then we tally that up, and whoever has more holes won wins that side. So basically if there's a tie in any situation, then we go over to the other score side, like the other scorekeeping type. We tied inside the par scoring, and then she beat me by 1 point or 2 in the amount of holes won, so she did beat me. And that's pretty bad for me, because I used to work on a golf course and play golf a good bit. So moving on to Saturday. Saturday was actually a big day for us. We woke up kind of early, and we hit Philadelphia. We went down to Philadelphia in our celebration of Pokemon Go Fest, which was happening in Chicago. We decided, hey, let's go spend the day down inside Philadelphia and play Pokemon Go and have a good time and just kind of walk around and stuff. So that was pretty cool. I ended up recording a vlog for this, and I'm just gonna be honest and upfront about that vlog. I thought it was very bad. My vlogging skills need a lot of work. I do realize that. I just kind of, it's been a while since I've recorded a vlog. I think the last one I recorded was the Eagles parade back in like January or whenever that was. So this was like kind of out of the blue. Let's record a vlog. Let's see how it goes, and it wasn't that great. I almost broke my $1,000 camera rig that I have going on right now. That was pretty crazy when that happened. I was standing there, and in my head I'm like, this camera's gonna fall over. Not even 10 seconds later, the camera, like, I'm not even looking at it, it falls over, and I managed to grab it at the last minute. I grabbed it by the lens and everything, and Scary times. But yeah, overall, that vlog was relatively bad. The walking segments, if you did watch it, you know what I'm talking about. The walking segments in there were completely horrible. I needed to do something different for those. The editing of it, there was some scenes that were out of focus. There was some scenes that were really good and in focus, but we weren't in the frame, which I do have a fix right now for that, and we'll get into that later. And overall, it's just, I wasn't happy with I edited that video twice because I didn't like how it turned out. Those walking segments were actually worse before the second edit of it. But anyway, it is what it is. It's already up. I'm gonna use that as a learning experience. I've been practicing color grading on it, which is basically where you edit the color in the video to make it more towards a style that I've kind of been trying to work out. It's not perfect, but I'm working on it. This video might get it too. And also like how I want to record vlogs in the future. I think that's a big thing that a lot of people miss on. A lot of people think that vlogging is just recording your day, but it's not. You have to tell a story or something, like explain something through the video, and a lot of people just miss out on that, I feel, when they're recording vlogs. And that's something I want to work on, and I acknowledge, and I just have to kind of hit that mark. But overall, Saturday was a fun day, besides how that vlog came out. It was a fun day. We went down the city. We had a nice time. Usually when we leave the city, we're both in kind of like a meh mood, but we were actually, Samantha and I were actually in a really good mood leaving the city, which is like it was nice. It was a nice experience. All right, moving on to Sunday. So Sunday we went back down to the city. We went later in the day. We went around 6 o'clock. So we went back down. We played a bit more Pokemon, and we just kind of chilled and walked around. We were gonna go out to eat, but we didn't really have time because I had to be in work on Sunday, and that was about it for Sunday. I also went back to work that night. And then Monday was just a regular work, sleep, work day. I started messing around with color correction on my video. I've been using the vlog that I had on Saturday as like a test for this, so hopefully in the future, outside video footage will look a lot better, and even maybe these videos will look a little bit better than what they look like now. That's kind of what I'm going for, but we'll see how it turns out. That's it for my weekly review. Let's jump into my 2018 resolutions and challenges for this year. So let's start out with the big one that's been ongoing since week 1 that we have not dropped, we have not completed yet, and we're still working on, and that is to read 50 books. So one of my challenges for this year was to read 50 books by the last week of 2018. So I just finished book number 16, which was The Sorcerer Heir. It took me about 2 weeks to finish this book, maybe 3 possibly. No, I think it was 2. I think it was 2 weeks to finish this. We're finally done the Heir Chronicles series, and I can finally move on to a different series. I'm the worst when it comes to reading multiple books in a series, because I get very bored of the same story after the third book. I'm like, all right, let's move on to something else. I'm done with this. I want to move on to a different book series and different story in general. We finally get to move on, finish The Sorcerer Heir. We are moving on to, it's the same author, but it's a different series that she wrote, and it's called The Seven Realms. Insert picture here. There's 4 books in this series. The first one is called The Demon King. There's the little title thing right there. So this will be book 1 of 4 for this series, and I'm looking forward to it. I already started reading the first 2 chapters so far, and it's got me. I was a little worried at first. My first chapter read was this is gonna be a little bit difficult, but then at the second chapter, it really it grabbed me, and I was like, oh man, what's going on? This is awesome. Aiming to finish that book within a week and then move on to the next one, obviously. Speaking of The Sorcerer Heir and the Heir Chronicles series, I want to go over just one thing I really liked about that entire series was the way the author wrote the book. She managed to make it so that the story was very, you couldn't piece everything together until the very last chapter, and that's one thing that a lot of books give away. A lot of times I get very bored because I'm like, I already know what's gonna happen. I already have the whole story situated. These books, I can say, were very good at keeping the plot and everything kind of tangled and hidden up until the very last 2 chapters, and that's one thing I'm hoping for this next series, since it's the same author, but we'll see. And then as far as challenges go, we only had 1 challenge for this week that I remember, and that was the workout challenge. I wanted to get back into doing push-ups and sit-ups this week. I completely bombed that one. I did not do any sit-ups or push-ups this week. I kind of feel bad. The one day I was sitting there, I was like, I should really start doing these push-ups and sit-ups, and I didn't. I think I only had to do it 3 times this week too, so that was even worse. Completely bombed that. We're gonna obviously keep that challenge for this week. And then my new challenge for this upcoming week is to record a second video. So I do have a video in mind. I'm not gonna tell you guys anything about it because if I don't do it, I don't want you guys to be disappointed or wonder where it is. But I do have another video in mind that I'm going to try and record this week. So that's our second challenge. So our first challenge is to do the workout challenge that I have already going. The workout 3 times this week, just push-ups and sit-ups 3 days out of the whole entire week. That's it. That should be easy. So my other challenge is to get this video not this video, but the one I'm working on, edited, recorded, everything done, and uploaded for you guys. Hopefully sometime this week, but we'll see. No promises. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this week's update video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys are working on as far as like challenges or resolutions. Maybe you're still working on your resolution from January. I'm still working on a few of mine. Maybe you've put new ones in. Maybe you have challenges like what I'm doing now. You know, let me know what you guys are doing down below. As always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and then as always, guys, keep being awesome, and I'll see you guys inside the next video. All right, bye.